Two cutting-edge titans in the AI video world. One big question. Which one really delivers? On the left, Descript, the audio-first, edit-by-text favorite for creators. And on the right, Runway ML, the next-gen visual powerhouse shaking up VFX and AI video. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I've mapped out all the categories for our head-to-head, so you can see exactly what we'll be comparing. We've got core philosophy and audience, video editing features, audio and voice features, visual effects and generative AI, collaboration and workflow, price, and, oh yeah, that all-important learning curve. Ready? Let's roll. So let's kick it off with core philosophy and audience. Descript is laser-focused on people, like podcasters, educators, YouTubers, anyone whose main business is dialogue-driven content. The coolest thing? Most editing happens by tweaking the script itself. Seriously, you just edit words and boom, your video changes. But yeah, if you're dreaming of epic explosions or cinematic VFX, that's not really Descript's vibe. Now, Runway ML, these folks are targeting filmmakers, animators, VFX artists, and creatives who want next-level visual storytelling. Generative video, trippy effects, AI magic, that's their jam. But the workflow? It can get pretty complex, especially if you're just trying to hack out a quick podcast. In this first round, honestly, both tools totally own their lane. Hi here. Let's talk straight-up video editing features. Descript is all about that text-based workflow. Edit your transcript, fix narration screw-ups with overdub. It's like Google Docs for video. You can even chop out ums and awkward pauses automatically. But advanced visual effects? Not so much. No AI B-roll, no crazy custom scenes. Runway ML, though, this is where things get wild. With Gen 3 Alpha, you can whip up entire video scenes just by typing a prompt. Motion Brush lets you literally paint movement onto a still photo. Plus, green screen stuff and rotoscoping. Super advanced. That said, it splits asset creation and editing. So yeah, you might miss that all-in-one editor feel. Also, you'll need some patience to learn the high-end stuff. But for sheer power and creativity, Runway ML takes this one. All right, buckle up for audio and voice features. Descript is kind of legendary here. Killer transcription, knows how to spot and kill filler words, and its overdub tool lets you clone your voice for retakes or last-minute changes. Multi-language support too, which is super helpful. The only minor letdown? No fancy avatar voice clones. Runway ML, on the other hand, gives you some basic audio editing and neat voice-to-video prompts. But let's be real. No podcast workflow, no killer transcript editing, and there's nothing really like overdub here. If you care about clean, pro-level audio, Descript walks away with the prize. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know Runway's Gen 3 model actually lets you paint motion onto a photo? Like, you literally turn a still image into a living scene with a few brush strokes. It feels straight out of a sci-fi movie, no joke. Now, visual effects and generative AI. Descript's got some basic templates, AI-powered scene layouts, cool for quick projects. But when it comes to wild VFX or leading-edge creative magic, you'll kinda hit a wall. Runway ML is on fire in this category. Text to video, image to video, motion creation tools, they're packed with cutting-edge features like Gen 3, Motion Brush, advanced green screens, and object tracking. If you want to make video art, crazy B-roll, or honestly, just play with futuristic tools, Runway ML is the clear winner here. The flip side? If all you want is simple content, the visual-first workflow might feel a bit overwhelming.
How do they stack up for collaboration and workflow?
Descript is super team-friendly. Real-time collaboration, comments, organized projects. Honestly, if you've got a team making podcasts or lesson videos, it feels pretty painless. The only catch? Not much in the way of layered versioning for big visual asset changes. As for Runway ML, it's all cloud-based as well, and lets bigger creative teams build out projects with asset libraries. But whoa. If you're just one editor, the props, layers, and asset management can get confusing fast. So, depending on your squad, either tool could work. This one's a tie. All right, let's get down to price. Descript keeps it pretty chill. Monthly subscription, generous free tier for solo folks, and honestly, most of what you need is baked into the basic plan. If you want premium toys like Overdub, you'll pay more, but for most people, the costs make sense. Runway ML does give you a free tier, but the credit system for AI features, that can really add up if you're cranking out videos. And some of the latest models only come with the expensive plans. So, for value, Descript definitely wins this round. And finally, learning curve. Descript is honestly made for anyone. Literally edit videos by editing text. There's barely a learning curve even if you've never touched a video editor before. Power users might get kind of bored by this simple timeline, but it's perfect for beginners. Runway ML starts off simple for generating assets, but the full experience, prompting, VFX, building big projects, gets pretty technical. You'll need some creative skills or tech chops for sure. So in terms of getting started fast and easy, Descript straight up takes it. Let's zoom out and look at the big picture. Here's how both Descript and Runway ML stack up across all the categories, side by side. You'll see Descript absolutely kills it for audio, price, and getting started fast, while Runway ML absolutely dominates in visual creativity and AI effects. Who wins overall kind of depends on what matters most, right? So here's my take. If you're a podcaster, educator, or just want to get video edits done fast, Descript is kinda unbeatable. The text-based thing just works. But if you dream in visuals, want to experiment, and your main goal is cinematic magic or wild creativity, Runway ML is the tool to try. Different vibes, different strengths. Just pick whichever fits your style. Yo, if this comparison helped you out, share it with another creator. And if you want to see more deep dives into hot AI gear in 2025, make sure to follow. See you in the next one.